If you've been around on TikTok or any of the sites that steal TikToks for their content recently, you might have seen this painting crop up, usually accompanied by Verdi's Requiem and some text expressing a relatable annoyance of some kind. Often it's from a female perspective, voicing frustrations with mansplainers and everyday sexism, but like most memes, it's not gender exclusive. The painting is La Fiancée Hésitante, or The Reluctant Fiancée from 1866 by the painter Auguste Toulmouche. And it's a familiar subject for him as well. Of his paintings that survive, almost every single one of them are paintings of young, bourgeois Parisian women in various domestic scenes, usually wearing gorgeous and elaborate dresses and engaged in the mundane pleasures of life, like reading a book, napping in the afternoon, or making out with a clown, which, okay, maybe that pleasure is a little bit less mundane. The settings for these paintings are usually well-appointed interiors, with fine furniture and upper-class wealth on display, and while the paintings have a certain voyeuristic quality to them, they are seldom sexualized or leering, and somewhat interestingly, nor do they ever seem judgmental of their subjects. Take this piece, The Admiring Glance from 1868. It's a woman admiring herself in a mirror, which is typically a symbol for shallowness and arrogance and inflated self-regard. It is a subject that's usually depicted with some measure of disdain or even disgust for the self-obsessed woman, and the message of the painting is often some kind of admonishment. But here, I really don't get a sense of that at all. In her upright posture and with that measured expression on her face, she doesn't seem arrogant so much as simply pleased with the results of her efforts. And looking at the astonishing care and detail with which Toulmouche renders her dress, like, look at that shine, my feeling here is, yeah, if I looked that good, I'd be checking myself out too. She's kinda earned it, hasn't she? Her self-regard here does not detract from her beauty, it seems, in fact, to confirm it. Which leads us back to The Reluctant Fiancée. It's a young woman, soon to be married, posed in a chair in her bright white dress, while around her three younger women, probably her sisters, try on flower crowns for the wedding and hold her hands and congratulate her on the happy day she is to have. But the fiancée is, well, the title says she's reluctant, but look at that expression on her face. To me, that's less reluctant and more, I'm going to pour arsenic in my husband's coffee at the first opportunity I get. This woman is not a fiancée in waiting, she's an aspiring widow. And she stares straight at the viewer, too. No blushing modesty from her, no respectful aversion of the gaze. She looks us dead in the eyes, almost as though to challenge us, to dare us to congratulate her on the bullshit that she's about to be put through just to live up to society's expectations. And once again, what an unusually sympathetic eye Toulmouche has here, to see this situation not through the eyes of a society that expects a woman's purpose to be serving as a happy bride and eventual mother, but to be on the fiancé's side, to show us her unhappiness and defiance without any sense of judgment. It's no wonder it went viral, because has there ever been a painting more willing to take your side and agree that, yeah, that is some bullshit, and no, you shouldn't have to pretend to be happy about it. Anyway, if you want more analysis of art in history, I have a video about depictions of grief in art over on my main channel. It gets a little heavy, but I do also talk about One Piece and Arcane in it, so check it out, why don't ya?